Somebody said, man of God, why do I keep on having dreams of going back to school? I'm tired of the dreams and I'm confused because every time that I hear somebody explaining about dreams of going back to school, I'm left with questions rather than solutions. Some are saying dreams of going back to school are stagnation. You are saying dreams of going back to school are test dreams. What is the real meaning of dreams of going back to school? I want to help you. What I want you to do is I want you to just like this video. Every time you like any one of our videos, you allow us to have a greater reach. Now let me just speak to those that are having dreams of going back to school. There are dreams of going back to school that happen before an incident. This is a dream that is coming to indicate that there are areas in your life that you have not worked on. And unless you sort out this area, you're going to lose something that is of value in your life. Let's say you are having a dream of going back to school, and shortly after that dream, you have a divorce. It suggests that the reason why you're having the divorce is because you were being told there are things that you have to correct spiritually. But because you were not able to interpret the dream, you suffered loss. But there are differences. Let's say now you have the dream after you have had the divorce. You had never had a dream of going back to school, but after the divorce, you start having dreams of going back to school. That's a different dream of going back to school. The first one that happens before, it is indicating areas that you need to resolve, things that you need to resolve that can give you a solution for your marriage. The other one is giving you areas that you need to resolve that will give you a solution for your future. Sometimes you're dealing with a pain, and that pain will continue to haunt you until you deal with the dream of going back to school. In my nation, there is that type of education whereby, let's say you are at a certain standard of education. You will not continue in that grade if you do not pass the previous grade. So the reason why many say dreams of going back to school are stagnation is because they are not picking up what the Lord is saying through the dream. Yes, I said what the Lord. The revelation is coming because God wants you to be awakened to what is going on in your life. It's not just a dream. It's carrying keys that are important for your life and for your destiny. Now, if you have the dream before the attack, there are areas that you have to resolve that are key to your destiny. If you have the dream after the attack, there are areas still that you have to resolve, but that are key to your future. Patterns that will cause you to go through the divorce again if you do not resolve. So it's not just a dream. The reason why many of you keep on having negative dreams, I'm calling them negative dreams because that's what you say. It is because you are not picking up what the dream is saying. It is not a dream of going back to school. It is revelation. It is not an attack. It is revelation. So instead of putting one umbrella interpretation, stagnation, look at the person's life. I remember I was talking to someone about interpretation. I started showing them areas in their personal life the dream was speaking about. Many people assume that, no, you are prophetic, that's why you do that. No, I'll be interpreting the dream. I'll be interpreting the dream. So dream interpretation, it not only allows you to open up a person's life, it allows you to open up your life and be able to receive solutions to what you're going through. The dream of going back to school is carrying a solution for your next level. It's carrying a solution for what God wants you to resolve in your family. It's carrying a solution for what God wants you to resolve in your foundation. It's carrying a solution for an area that God knows you can have victory in. It's not an attack. It's a revelation. And it is time for us to stop assuming that the dreams of going back to school are attacks. They're revelation. Revelations for something that God wants you to be awakened to, that is key to your destiny.